Hello, I am coming to you from our place in Payne County. It's a nice relaxing Saturday morning, having a cup of coffee. I thought I better come to you and tell you what has happened in the past week regarding the Veterans Administration and what they have said they're going to do regarding those VA loans that are obtained by qualified veterans, active duty, reservists, National Guards, some surviving spouses. The Veterans Administration has always had a ban, if you will, on what the veteran can pay for in the closing process. And over the years, that's changed a little bit, but the one remaining stickler in this whole thing is that the veteran could not pay for his own real estate representation. So that just opens a whole big can of worms. But lately, since March, when there was a settlement that was agreed upon with the National Association of Realtors and a class action lawsuit, it was agreed upon that we don't have to share compensating information with other brokerages. There doesn't even have to be any compensation to the selling broker. So if you've got a veteran who wants to buy a property and the seller of that property is not offering compensation to the selling realtor. I know all these terms get kind of confusing. Let's say the veteran, who is the buyer, is perfectly capable of paying an amount acceptable to his agent, his representation, and they could agree on that. Up until, right now, they can't do that. The veteran cannot pay for his representation. So then you have to think, okay, well then the veteran can only purchase a property that the seller is offering to compensate the buyer's agent, the veteran's representative. Or he might say, sorry, agent representative, I'm going to go out into the wild, wild west all by myself without representation because I'm not allowed to pay you. Or the veteran might say, well, this VA loan isn't working out so well. I may have to go to a different loan product, conventional, an FHA or something like that, which is fine, except that it takes away the benefit that was intended for that veteran. It's no down payment, generally a little bit better interest rate, no PMI. So if a veteran can't pay for his own representation and decides that he wants a representative, so then he has to go to a different loan product that's not as good for that veteran. All right? Or the veteran just says, forget it, I'm not even going to buy. I'm just going to stay where I am. Thanks a lot. So this past week, it was announced that the Veterans Administration is going to lift that ban. It's not a permanent thing. It hasn't even officially been released yet. We're just, as realtors, we were notified because we've been working very hard on that. The first part of May, we did our realtor fly-in to Washington, D.C., and I was fortunate enough to get to go. My assignment is James Lankford, so we got to meet with his office twice, once with a staffer and once with James. And we got to share with them the importance of lifting this problem out of the Veterans Administration loan process. So we are very happy that it has been announced. It hasn't gone into effect, and it's just going to be temporary. So we need to take advantage of this. We need to make sure that the VA understands this is what the veteran needs. And so if you are a veteran and you are thinking about getting into the real estate market, hopefully there has been a clear path to that. But that's pretty exciting news, and it's pretty successful that the realtors helped make that happen. So if you know a realtor, hug them today because they are making a difference.